Hello, friends, and welcome to another episode of Origins of Expressions. Have you ever heard the saying, "The grass is always greener on the other side"? It's a phrase that's often used to describe the feeling of envy or dissatisfaction with one's own situation. But where did this phrase come from, and what does it really mean? Let's take a trip to the other side and explore this unique phrase. This little nugget of wisdom playfully pokes at our human tendency to daydream about a shinier, more fabulous version of life. It's like our brains have this default setting of thinking the neighbor's job is the dream gig, their house is a castle, and their relationship is a rom-com. We've all been there, thinking the grass on the other side is a luscious, envy-inducing shade of green. But hey, who can blame us for occasionally sporting those rose-colored glasses? It's just part of this whimsical human adventure we are on. The exact origin of the phrase is unknown, but it's believed to have been in use for centuries. The earliest known written instance of the phrase comes from a poem by Roman poet Ovid, who wrote in his book Heroides in 10 BCE. The harvest is always richer in another man's field. Wow, it's like he predicted our modern-day struggles with FOMO, fear of missing out. The sentiment expressed in this poem is similar to the modern-day meaning, setting the stage for our tendency to eye the neighbor's harvest with a mix of curiosity and mild jealousy. It's possible that this phrase influenced the development of the modern version. Today's version of the phrase, "The grass is always greener on the other side," first appeared in print in the United States. Cast your gaze back to June 1853, where the New York Times enchanted its readers with a spellbinding notion that says, "It bewitched your correspondent with a desire to see greener grass and set foot on fresher fields." Now, fast forward to February 1917, and we stumble upon the birth of the now-beloved other side of the fence version in the Kansas Farmer. It reads, "Some people are never satisfied anywhere. The grass always looks a little greener on the other side of the fence." Ah, the timeless wisdom summarized in a rural metaphor! It reminds us all that the allure of greener grass has been tempting minds long before it became a staple in our linguistic repertoire. Now that we understand the meaning and history of the phrase, let's take a look at how it's used today in everyday language. John is always complaining about his job, saying that he's underpaid and overworked. But when his friend Tom gets a job at a different company, John starts to envy him. His friends remind him by saying, "Tom might have a new job, but you should be happy to have a job. The grass is not always greener on the other side of the fence." In this example, John is expressing his dissatisfaction with his own job and assuming that Tom's job is better simply because it's different. He's falling into the trap of thinking that the grass is always greener on the other side. Now that we have taken a whimsical stroll through the ages with the ever-popular saying, "The grass is always greener on the other side," this timeless gem, echoing through the corridors of centuries, playfully captures our quirky human habit of daydreaming about everyone else's supposedly greener pastures. While we might toss this phrase around in good fun, it's essential to acknowledge its deeper roots. It's not just a breezy observation, but a window into our tendency to peek over the fence and imagine lush lawns and dazzling landscapes beyond our reach. But be warned, my friends, this innocent phrase has a sneaky side. It can stir up envy and brew a discontentment potion if we're not careful. Well, that is the information that I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed learning about the origins of our phrases. If you did, I would love to have you subscribe. It's quick and easy, and I would really appreciate it. Oh yeah, quick question before you go. Do you know any idioms or phrases you would like to learn about? I would love to see them. Leave them in the comments below. Thank you again for watching and subscribing. I really appreciate your support. Until next time, bye for now.